My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire Downfall. We're going to be continuing with the Snecker here in Ascension 6. Let's pop that one off up there. Alright, what do we got? Obtain a random common relic, remove a card from the deck, transform 2 cards for 24 damage, or a random boss relic. Increasing our max HP with the pickups does seem pretty good. I don't want to trade the boss relic, I don't think, here. I don't like any of these paths right now. All of them have like a maximum of 1 elite, 2 rests. It's just a bit rough. Take a relic. Ooh, okay. It's a pretty dang good relic right there. I'm going to take the Ruby Key really, really early here. I'm going to try and go back to my previous plan of getting the keys as quickly as I can. Because I did find that pretty useful. It was quite efficacious. Crumbs. Hey! Hold on. Just wanted to decrease that cost. Hey. Was the frontliner attacking? Otherwise, I didn't need to do it like this. Slither Strike, reduce the cost of off-class cards in your hand by 1 this turn. I like that. And then try and get a bunch of off-class cards. This one could be a problem. Okay, what did we get? We got Survivor and Terror. Were our 2 pulls there? See if we get to play this for free. Okay. I may use the speed potion next turn to save myself 10 health. And in fact, I believe I will. I oftentimes end up holding onto that potion for way too long and ending up missing out on potions worth of value because I haven't picked them up in the meantime. And especially given how bad this deck is against fighting this specific enemy, I feel like it's pretty justified to pop it out. We made that day's cost certainly a bunch less. And then, heck, we're what? Slither Strike or 2 strikes from killing the frontliner? Or a Tail Whip or a Snack Bite, that'll do it too. Double defend, double defend, double defend! Single. That'll be good enough, I think. Next cycle we got 2 strikes. And then there's no way you completely choke me with attacks here. Exactly. Even if it had, we got 2 defense there. There's a War Paint. I'm gonna take the War Paint after the upgraded, after the random vulnerability card there to see if possibly that gets inflicted. Affected, I think is what I was trying to say there. And accidentally went with inflicted. Colorless, as well as a unknown 2 cost card. Why not? I mean, like, I'm not gonna have them next turn. Might as well get rid of them now. Of course, it made it 3 cost. Take 10 damage here. We have 1 to 2 more rest sites still. It's not that bad. Let's vault. Into just another turn's worth of damage. Okay, look, 100 damage off of the enemy here. It's nothing to turn your nose up at. Especially if you manage to get it all up to 150 before the end of the fight. Sucks to be just short of the membership card. It's so good. Soul Draw. Master Eye. Upgrade all off-class cards in your hand. There's a large amount of me that wants to go Soul Draw, Master Eye, and Wide Sting. So that would be 93, 95, 145. We're literally 3 short. random off-class skill into your hand and model it. I like creating off-class card things because then you can play them and then play the Slither Strike afterwards. How about we go everything except for Master Eye? Actually, no. That's just replacing Master Eye with Improvised Guard, which is even more expensive. I definitely want Soul Draw. Upgrade all off-class cards in your hand. I like upgrading all off-class cards in hands, but I think I want the Improvised Guard more. We found in the last run that we did with this character, 1 to 5. Yeah, making sure this always draws a card is pretty important. We found last time we played this character that we actually had a little bit of a lack at one point of cards in our deck that could generate other cards. Okay, let's go for the... Enemy's vulnerable. Is there any way I can kill them this turn? No, I don't think so. Yeah. So we go for the champ cards. Get a... good defensive stance out there. Upcut, defend. I don't need to get fancy with this. Looks like the deck has, wow, powerful enough cards to be fine. Another Slither Strike. I like it. I like it. I feel like that's going to give us the ability to go for a lot more draw. Just quickly getting through that, given what the enemy just did to me. Rude as hell. I should have gone the vulnerability first. Oops, my bad. At least we're not going to get made vulnerable here. Oh, beautiful. We can play a dual cast for... Oh. No effects. I see. Blank card at the start of combat. Play a card from your deck. Exotic form. Whenever you play an off-cast card, draw 1 card. Okay, yeah, this is already a deck. I think we need strength so that we can actually start pushing through fights. God, there are so many cards in this deck that I still want to upgrade. I think I'm gonna try and I think I'm gonna try and push it. Push it. No, why did I do that? Ryan. Don't wait. Wait a second. Wait, just 1 second here. As it turns out, this is actually an excellent turn. The enemy's not doing their largest hit this turn. 4 random tackle cards to the hand. They cost 1 less this combat. It's possible that some of them would already cost 0. But they would definitely all damage me to play. The safest thing here might just be going 2 hits and then to defend. $16 and then 16. Yeah, good. We get our kill. We get the blue candle. Unplayable curse cards can now be played. Lose 1 HP and exhaust a card when you do. Cultist Potion, gain 1 ritual as well. We're probably going to use that in the defect fight. Quick move. Do we need to model the costs of cards? No, we really just want unknown cards in the deck. Oh, God. I mean, the Sharpened Fragment. So the Sharpened Fragment would count as an off-class card played, which would draw a card from the exotic form. But if I take that, I lose. So, let's take the Broken Wing statue. Be really sad and grumble about it for a while. Sad, sad, sad. Grumble, grumble, grumble. We're done. Now we get to move on. It's really hoping for a better guard there. Okay. Set each of them up for kills, so just in case one of them is attacking next turn and the other one isn't. We were still going to be comfy. Soul draw. Fear pot. No. I don't want a parasite in the deck. Hang the mushrooms. Probably use the colorless potion to try and push through this fight. Okay. Oh, that's a good soul draw. That's a very good soul draw, isn't it? Yes, such a good... Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right. Then we just kill the frontliner. Simple. On Mushroom, when vulnerable, take 25% more damage rather than 50. There is another improvised guard, and just because we really need defense, take it. Okay, so what happened there? The blank card attempted to play Goop Spray, but couldn't. Why couldn't it? Why did it add a copy of Goop Spray to my deck? What card did it play? Improvised guard, maybe? Just made it. No, that would give me a defense. The only card it can have played to try and give me a Goop Spray in this deck is Goop Spray. But I don't understand why now I have a Goop Spray in hand as a result of that. Ugh. Okay. I'm just going to quickly get the kill so I don't have to worry about it. 2 costs. And then Cultist Potion at the start of this fight. Play as safe as I can. That's going to put you a point of strength every turn. Soul draw. Ooh, Ancient Construct doesn't seem bad here either. I could even play both Slither Strikes first. Okay. Top 6 cards of draw pile. May put one of them to stasis. That would be Exotic Form. 3 turns time from now, we get to play for free. We're definitely going to improvise guard here. And again, Searing Wound. Okay, we have no soul burn for you, unfortunately. 13 incoming damage this turn. No, but the Ball Lightning also creates... Yeah, so it's 10 by itself, and then it's 3 afterwards as well. So it's 16 incoming damage this turn. Soul draw first, but I feel like it's probably still just going to be defend. Let's improvise guard at the absolute least. Hey, that Slither Strike makes the defend cost less. Could be worse on that front. Let's try and put that into stasis, and it fails. Ow, ow. Okay, let's get exotic. Model the highest cost card in hand, make the enemy weak, and then guard ourselves. Okay, Prepare Crush looks really good there. That could be quite powerful for us. Okay, we need draw or something to defend us. Gain 16 block. All right, it's got to be Prepare Crush. Then I'm looking for draw. And sure, just more defense. Beautiful. All right, I'm dead this turn if I can't kill the enemy, so we're looking for stuff now. Whatever you... Okay, none of those are going to be impactful whatsoever here. Let's slither, choke. I got to play things from out of my class. Right, because the incoming damage is 32, and I'm nowhere near defended against that. 41, okay. Soul draw. Yeah, by the very end, we were looking for something that suddenly blocked us for a huge amount against this. Yeah, this was This was always going to be a problem for us. If we had a huge amount of HP coming into that fight, maybe we would have lived through it. But at the same rate, I think that fight proved that we had a problem in our deck already. Let's see if we can try and address that one a little bit earlier now. Choose to lose all soul to transform too? Sure. We got a mix it up, and we got a random unknown 3-cost card. The paths are a little better on this map. Gives me an opportunity to get a couple of good early upgrades here. Okay, that was a Ghost Inferno. I wanted a turn of vulnerability, 2 turns of vulnerability, so the Ghost Inferno would be able to hit for as much as possible here. Snake Bite. Yay, we still got the Ghost Inferno. It's split into a Darkling trio. I mean, I had no potions, so 7 damage for each of my potions wouldn't have helped anyway. Okay. Well, there's cheap stock, reducing the cost of colorless, off-class cards. Not just for the turn as well, so if we had a couple specifically good off-class cards, we could try and whittle our deck down to make that specifically useful for us. I'm gonna still take it here. Bottled Lightning. Sure. Put the upgraded powerful one in my opening hand. It's good in fights like these. Unknown upgraded 3-cost card. Got it. So when you bottle a card that is unknown, in the fight, all the unknown cards are removed, and then cards that fit the unknown's text are added back in. So it means bottles don't work, although you can still select them. So I'm just gonna hit those 3 buttons there, which do nothing. Let's get rid of Tail Whip, because it's just bad. Let's get another turn of cost reductions for all of our stuff. Cool. Blood for Blood was always going to get to 0 cost over the course of this fight. It's just, we wanted to make it happen a little bit faster. Got him. Tori, as well as Defensive Flare. Gain 6 block increased by 1 for each off-class card in hand. I guess we are very much trying to go with an off-class kind of combo. I mean, I can play Echo Form, and then I can double play Study the Spire if I want. Not gonna help us, but I could do it. Didn't have a defend in that hand, so did basically the best I can, I think. Improvised attack for the same reason we said prior in the previous run. 2 for every off-class card, because that's significantly more block that it ends up with. God, that Tail Whip has never actually performed, like, even slightly well for me. I don't know if I've ever hit its maximum, but I've hit its minimum, like, so many times. I will... It's impossible to not remember infinite occasions where I've hit its... We're still alive, so everything's completely fine. Nothing is wrong. No need to be concerned. We're still alive. Toy Ornithopter, hey. Whenever you use a potion, heal for 5 HP. There's also the model shield here. Whenever you model a card, gain 1 block that turn. Next turn, rather. We don't model many cards is the thing. We're using cheap stock as our way to manage their energy. So this would work with like Reina dice and stuff like that. That's something I haven't done. I haven't really done like a model build. I don't know if a model build is a real thing, but we can try. I'm just gonna slime crush you next turn. It's really good because it gets re-rolled and it can never go back to the original 4. Soul draw. Soul draw. So I only take 1 damage this turn. Thank you, Tori. So we're still alive. This turn might have something to say about that, though. That might be good. Whew. Ecto Cooler, as well as Model Your Hand. That goes in the other build. 1 cost, sure. It could be Splash in this build, if not for... Oh, God, do I... Yeah, I'll heal and I'll prevent the Parasite this time. There we go. We'll actually have some health going into the final fight. It's also zeros. Yeah. It's none? Wish I had a single defend that turn. Glad that the deck generated more after that. Soul draw. Our draw is now pretty much complete. Definitely throw out the collect on turn 1. Are those the potions we want? Maybe we want to mix it up. I think I do want to mix it up. 2 vulnerability potions? Don't know about that one. So 8 down from 46 takes you to 38. 38 is below the... Is 38? No. 38 is above the split value of the enemy. The split value of the enemy right now is 33. So I can't improvise attack. So I have to wait a turn. Force Ignite the previous Ghost Flame. Got him. Did 5 damage. You sorry yet? Let's go for the defensive flare and a bouncing flask. Good. Hit one of them 2 times, so we've already got that target down, and then 6 damage to the frontliner is all that we need. And we can find that pretty easily. Thank you for the Distilled Chaos right there. Unknown Ironclad. Yeah, I like an Unknown Ironclad. Those are pretty stock standard, typically. Thunder Strike's here. I'd love to say it's good to see you, but... Well, thanks for coming anyway, Thunderstrike. I'm gonna send that out because I imagine I'm gonna have to use some of the potions in this fight just to heal, if nothing else. Sure, muddle them just in case one becomes lower. Undo. Third seal. Hey, we got a bludgeon in the deck. We actually have something in this deck to make it work now. That's great to see. What is this? The start of your turn, reduce the cost of your highest soft class card and hand by 1. So I don't want to draw the bludgeon this turn if I can avoid it. Ooh, double liquid memories. That could certainly be worse. Okay, we got the bludgeon. Unfortunately, we only get one play of it in 2 cycles of the deck. We have liquid memories to pull it back, but we're hoping it gets pulled back and made lower cost constantly. Hey, there we go. We got a 2 vulnerability and a 1 weakness. That is probably, I think, the best that has ever worked for me. At least unupgraded, you know. Yeah, and here's the turn where we die. So let's not let that happen by instead killing the enemy before they can kill us. Any questions?
More power.
Deal 9 damage, repeat this for each off-class card in your hand, then exhaust those cards. It's Fiend Fire, but only for off-class cards. And it doesn't exhaust itself. Sure. I'll take it as a way to effectively just manage my deck. Also, we got a second card choice here. What did I do? Did I play him more power in combat? What? What? Huh? Wait, what? Why do we... Huh? Don't argue with it, Ryan. Get the exotic form and move on. Idol of Retromation. I will take you in this deck. I hope you do not have any bugged predilections. I really want to recall. I know that I need things like exotic form and all of those upgraded. Especially given I have no energy right now. Ow. 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 Okay. Let's skim. Prepare Crush. It's pretty good. Then I'll exhaust the rest of my hand. Unfortunately, we are now weak and vulnerable this turn, so that Slime Crush looks significantly less powerful than it previously could have. Got hit by both the Idol of Reformation as well as cheap stock, so also don't love that. Make him vulnerable. Got him. Yeah, Fiend Fire's not going to be enough there either. Clearly, we have not yet found defense in this deck. Ah, I see. And it doesn't look like we are going to be given the opportunity to. Well, defensive player. Soul draw first. Come on. Let me live through this fight. Find the right relic and then we're all gonna have fun. Thank you, Fiend Fire. Oh, big draw. Make another random one. Off class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So 9 by 6. 9 by 6 is 54. 9. So it does 9 for itself and then it repeats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 by 9 is 27 plus 27 is 54. I'm just making absolutely certain I'm not about to lose the run by doing that. Oh, cheap stock. The whole deck becomes free. Oh, I'm on a path with another elite directly in front of me. Okay. Well. Well, is there anything we could theoretically do here? When you play an off-class card, draw a card. So I'm going to dual wield that. Play it 2 times. Play a blur, drawing 2 cards. Then I'm going to cheap stock and defend. 24, rough. Let's exotic form again. Wild strike for drawing 3 cards. Pressure point for drawing 3 cards as well. So if I deceive reality, I can get 16 block this turn. The enemy only has 8 damage going through that. Then there's a defensive stance in the next hand, which I don't get to play. Soul draw. Defensive flare is useful here, but I save myself afterwards. Don't think I can. Dual wield is so good in this deck. It'd be nice if I had it here for longer. Another 16, 21. Difference is 5. So yeah, we can actually... We can do exactly that. It's amazing that I'm still alive. I need to play the defense so then I can pressure point and try and draw another defense. Wait, I'm up to 95 defense at the end of the turn anyway. I'm going to danger noodle you then. Get some of the wounds out of the deck. Play that on nothing just to draw. Defensive. Blur. Another natural defend. Wild strike. Come on. To see reality. Sure, that'll keep for the next turn. Good God. Now that we're starting to get 0 cost stuff and we're just playing them and drawing a bunch, you can see what this deck is trying to do, right? Oh, this is exactly what the deck is trying to do, and it's probably going to fall over while it's trying to demonstrate it. Dual wield the opening tackle. And then goodbye to the opening tackle. We're really keeping alive in this final fight. Really doing our darndest here. Got him. Courier, the merchant resource cards really pushes lower price decreased by 20%. I'm just taking the upgraded strength card. We're gosh. I can't go to a question mark space. It's possible the question mark space kills me. I think just taking Jax is the right play here. Can't keep trying to bite off more than I can chew. Opening... Yeah, I don't want a specific attack in my opening hand. Cheap stock and asunder. Definitely exotic before leeching and claw. Or bloodletting. Really hoping to draw a defend there. Certainly no problem with drawing Inflame with a limit break in the deck. change that potion out. Getting a colorless potion. Okay. Sad that they had to go away on that turn because we were really getting somewhere with the strength. Waffle. Oh god, I would love the waffle. I will take the membership card and calipers though. Without a doubt. Exhaust all off-class cards in hand, replacing them with new ones that cost one less. Yeah, I'll take the bail button. The I don't like this hand at all. Save me, save me, save me button. And then cuts. Do I really want a nib here? Possibly not, I think. And we'll even avoid an elite. I know. That's how much I want this run to live. Thank you, defensive starts, for really coming in clutch there. Let's draw two. Guess put that back on top of the deck. We found some damage there. I was kind of really hoping to go off to kill that turn, though. That said, I'm not entirely certain by what mechanism I thought I was going to be able to do that. I just know that that's what I wanted. Thank you, 7 Metallicize, for keeping us healthy. Okay, let's get another block potion, an unknown upgraded silent card versus an unknown upgraded block card. This could say shivs, this could say poison, this could say so many things that aren't useful for me. I gotta take the block card. I'm about to go to a shop though, but I'm also about to get money in the shop if I kill the shopkeeper. I'm not guaranteed to kill the shopkeeper. He is hoping though. Okay, Jacks in the opening hand certainly is part of the way we would get there. Oh wow. I'd love to have 2 active stasis strikes, but I can't. I only have 1 stasis slot. We only take 5 damage here because we have the Tori, so. It's not like I'm bricking it watching this happen. Okay. Exotic form, because that's how we're going to draw through our whole deck if we are going to be. Purpose does nothing for us though. So we have 1 turn here to deal damage. Turn a random 0-cost exhausted card to your hand. Okay. Master of Purpose, yay. I'll play the Jacks there, and then shift. Those aren't cards from the same class. guess I'll play the jacks again for the draw. There's no way I get to cycle 0 costs, right? Right? Oh god, we got real close to the kill. I feel pretty comfortable we'll be able to kill in the first 2 turns against the next shopkeep. Hopefully it's in 2 spaces time. It could theoretically be. Started combat with 1 artifact. There's also another cheap stock. I think we're done with cheap stocks. I don't think we need it to continue going lower. I also like the idea of just going for the weak card, the block card, and then cutting. In fact, I'm going to do that. We want our deck to cycle pretty quickly so we get back to the cards that we've made 0 cost. Removing a card from the deck. That's another reason that I wanted to cycle quickly, especially... I mean, look, that tail whip has been enjoying the life of Riley in here. Get out. Get him out. And it is the shop. Couple spaces away, just as I said. Oh my god, Wreath of Flame and then Hexaghost. That's damage. That's certainly damage. Not the cheap stock. Okay. 1 of 0 off class cards. You only get to put 0 of them into your hand. Manipulate Time. Actually, Manipulate Time, interestingly for us, is a trigger of all of our cheap stocks as well as our Idol of Retromation. So this is a lot of free block, basically, for us in a lot of circumstances. We'll definitely be taking that. I'm going to take a second copy because it's actually that good. I'm going to take a, that one. I'm going to take a Potion Belt, rather, sorry. Draw 2 cards, exhaust 1 card, exhaust your hand, replacing them with cards with the exhausted cards class. Yeah, that I still wouldn't be able to play those cards. At the moment, at least. Snake Bite there. Unknown Rare Attack does have an appeal, certainly. I can also just stock up on potions, so mix it up is better. I'm legitimately gonna do that. Oh, that's wild. Do I care about dice block? You have 9 unknown cards in the deck. No. But do I care about Snake Sap? Also no. Oh my god, it's the opening turn of the gods. Oh my god, we make them all vulnerable and give them 12 on the first turn. What is this? Okay. Cool. I'm going to manipulate time. And then the whole hand as... What did we get the extra card from? We don't have anything that draws us a card at the start of... Oh, Manipulate Time was an off-class card. Whoops. That'll do it. If nothing else, Mix It Up is now just a big damage card. I like that about it as well. Sure, let's get Mix It Up and do it again. I don't really ever need to play any of those cards. Maybe I'm just buffing up the Mix It Up that I have. Let's go Rare Skill. Sure. I feel like we can take some tricks in this deck at this point. Hello, brother. Hello, father. Here we are at Camp Granada. Let's give him the goop. Get gooped on. I'm going to take the backflip literally just for the draw so they can... Oh! Demon form? You shouldn't have. Like, you really probably shouldn't have. That's like, it's quite a lot. Good lord. Thank you. But you really probably shouldn't have. Got a Hyper Beam as well. Just keep drawing cards. They keep re-rolling. Hyper Beam. I love this. This is good. Flex Motion. Yeah, I don't need it. Maybe I only drink, like, fruit juice and then only refill after that. Maybe that's how we play now. I wouldn't be entirely surprised. Okay. Now, that certainly could have been a slightly better opening turn. We could have defended ourselves against 7 of the damage that we just took. However, we will probably not take any more damage for the rest of the fight now. Waste not, return all 0 costs to your hand that have been exhausted. I have none of those. I really wish one of those was draw. Okay, I'm going to manipulate time. Blasphemy? If that was upgraded, I'd actually probably take it at this point. You had, I'm not going to be in defensive mode, so never mind. The shield spikes is never going to work for us. Jack of all trades. Evil Within. That's a really good pickup here. We now have 2 0 costs in the discard pile, so we can actually play Waste Not. I could bloodletting this turn to play the Evil Within if I desperately wanted to. I already played a boss card this turn, though, so I don't want to do that. Yeah, and there's a Decker's Protection there that I also can't play. I don't want to burn any of those out, so we'll hold on then. Omniscience. I could double fire breathing. Hopefully we get Omniscience near the top of this deck so that we actually get to double cast something. Alright, Evil Within. Ooh, Kakor. We'll get 1 strength every turn, and then the Omniscience with double play. I mean, Omniscience double plays double energy. And then I try and go off until the boss is dead. It's possibly possible. Who knows? Only one way to find out, right? Exhume a... Let's exhume Waste Not. Really overfilling my hand here with stuff I don't need, I think, at this point. Perfect. And then let's get rid of them because we have Danger Noodle. I think pretty much we did go off until we killed the enemy that turn. Sonic form. It's so much draw power, but also I find myself often with too much draw power. You could go for another high-cost card. Let's get another impactful 3 there. Definitely can't take Sozu. Not at all. You cannot smith at rest sites. I think I have enough other things at rest sites to do other than smith right now, so I think I will take the fusion hammer. I also think the extra energy is going to make it easier for me to initially play my build out, regardless of whether I need it after that. Okay, so there is actually a rest after the final treasure we have to get. Okay, so we're fine on that front. Break the Sapphire, recall. Recycling at the start of your turn, return a random 0-cost exhausted card. I'm into it. You made a Heat Crush cost 1. Eh. Could have done a lot better there, I think. Ooh. Okay, we definitely want a quick study this turn. Guardian Quail seems best. We'll empower Jax. Guardian Quell to get all the kills we need, and then Study the Spire to set up more boss cards for the rest of the fight. You are mine. Remove all block. Apply 5 vulnerable weak to all enemies. Let's start with the exotic form, though. Offensive. Oh god, if only I got the Glacier and actually could have played that. Ooh, love mixing it up. I don't think I need to do anything else, though. Just gonna cop my lumps there. Torchfire. 43 damage to you, and then a Danger Noodle as well. Ornamental Fan as well as Weak Potion. Eh. Unknown upgraded exhaust? Sure. Happy to have it. Gonna try and go to just question marks here if I can avoid everything else. Search treasury for a relic. Sure. Nunchaku every time you play a 10th attack, gain an extra energy. Healed to full, lose 14 max HP. I don't think I'm desperate enough for that yet. Unleash Spirits. Deal 7 damage to a random enemy for repeat for each ethereal card in your exhaust pile. Which is none. That'll be none. I'm not playing an attack on that turn intentionally, so that the Art of War triggers. Definitely defensive flare and targets. Okay, we've decided to use a potion there to save as much HP as we can. Hopefully we get a potion after this fight to justify what we just did to ourselves. God, really? This is becoming pretty bad. Need some damage. Thank you for some damage. And even the weakness. Also really happy about that. Duplicated form and then leeching. Yeah, at least it did double the leeching. Why does it have to be Jax? As long as I can't kill the backline with that. Come on. Best I can do. Ow. I really wasn't expecting to take this much damage in this fight. Birdface turn, thank you. That'll help us heal back up, hopefully. Move a card from the deck. Let's just get a basic block out of there. Bronze scales. Hopefully we have a heal in here because... yikes. It's like the unknown... the other defend, and I guess we're just going into the fight. Okay. If there's any fight I have a decent chance at, this is probably one of the best ones for us. I actually don't even need to play the Collector this turn. It's just one strength and dex for us right now. Is it? No, it's more than that. It's 11 block next turn as well. Ooh, Spheric Shield. 3 turns this block is not removed. Gain defensive mode and gain 16 block. That's perfect. Oh my god, Impervious as well. We get to keep that. And we get to get a fusion? Oh god, I really want to use Leg Sweep as well. Here we go. We built the Blurricade, and now we need the damage. I'm happy to go for a big malaise this turn. Wait. Reprogram next turn is huge. Well, I say huge. It's fine. Hey, we did get a fruit juice as well from mixing it up, so that is a thing that can happen. I also do just need to be seeking out jacks constantly here so that I can deal, well, any damage. 125. Skip my next turn for 133 damage. I think that's pretty reasonable. Ah, we totally skip it, so we don't even draw a hand. Interesting. I would have assumed that you would draw the hand and then lose it, but this makes sense as well. I mean, that's a pretty big card for us right there, that pummel. Let's rally the troops, get a slime tackle out there, and then pummel and hyper. X cost. Very happy to have an X cost, just a consistent performer in this deck. Oh, you are kidding. Did I buy something in that store? Did I? Well, I got all the keys this time at least. I didn't go to Meow, but I did get the keys. And that's what you were all asking me to do. So as far as I'm concerned, I went above and beyond. I even thought about that at the start of the floor, and I looked at my money and I was like, no, I'll be fine. And as a result, gave myself the reprieve to never think about it again. Now I'm not fine. All right. Omniscience, what could he even do for us here? It's like extreme defend us if you can. Transmutation gives... Oh my god. Transmutation is so much better in this mod. I need to think about that. I know that they're colorless cards in my head, but in my heart, I'm still like, they're different. There's something else. Fine, I'll take the max HP. That one dies against my thorns, and then I literally just have one to kill. I've got 2 turns to focus on it. I have no damage in the deck, and I keep adding block cards. Why am I doing that? Can someone tell me why I'm doing this? Quick study, and then... I mean, yeah, just... Oops. Chose the wrong one. At least I can still get the benefit from playing Ghost Guard. It's not playing it, I know. It's... yeah, it's not playing the what I have completely confused myself right now. One sec, I'm just gonna finish the battle. Still get the benefit of the Ghost Guard because it's not playing it. It activates the effects of it because it was activated using Afterlife. Common attack, literally just damage. Perplexing Stare. All enemies gain between -3 and 1 strength. Interestingly, I haven't seen this in any of the card sets, which means that this might have been a card that was removed from a character. I suspect, in fact, that this was a card that existed in Snecko but then got removed and is now considered an off-class card somehow. All enemies gain between -3 and 1 strength, and I still have to target someone. Interesting. I really want to have potions in the final fight, but I also want to have health in the final fight. I haven't decided which I want more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. That's fine. Sure. Let's vault. Get a free turn out of all of it. I'm not below half HP, am I? Wait, no, I am. So I get to heal 20 with the last stand. That is great. Then let's cripple them all. And I won't even go for the Thunder Strike, because it wouldn't do anything. Let's go Jax to generate a new draw pile. Violence to get a bunch of cards in hand. We'll use Manipulate Time, and then a Danger Noodle for you. Another attack potion. That's good. We're starting to get the potions back up. The Improvising Guard. Do I really want to? I do really want to, don't I? But Serpent Idol's way better for the same task. This is another colorless boss card, but because I have a fair few in the deck, I don't necessarily want. The next turn, gain 30 block and 2 strength. Yeah, that's still pretty good for us. But I don't want many in the deck because they'll be treading on each other's toes if they're in the same hand. That was handled really badly at the end. I wasn't supposed to Soul Draw. I was supposed to Danger Noodle. I thought I had an extra energy than I did. But, find me defense. Hey! But the game is really trying to help me make up for it. I think we have calipers as well, because we cannot make consistent block for the absolute life of us. Wait, we have an improvised attack. I don't know why I was trying to end that turn as early as I was. Master Eye. No. No, we can't. We do want increased vulnerability, right? We have a decent amount of weakness. And here we are in the final fight. Maybe I also use the Apocalypse now, just also play the Ragnarok in my first antidote on the first turn. It's not awful. I play the antidote because now poison does damage at the end of the turn rather than the start of my next turn. Although I have calipers as well, so I kind of already had a soft counter to this. Let's try and weaken the enemy there and then try and tackle. The enemy's almost certainly going to get to their Wraith Form turns, so I'm going to... Yeah, they've already got the Wraith Form coming out here. So I am going to have to find some way to well defend myself. Weakening the enemy doesn't really do much to them, so I'm actually just going to take Time Sifter to get it out of the deck. Mostly armor's nice. Manipulate Time could be nice. Don't want to play it this turn. Okay. Transmutation, huge. Let's try and mix it up to give us extra energy. It's far from extra energy. Anything in the deck that could? Not really. All right. Dark Void and Charge Up. We got some pretty good cards out of that. We also got a Construction Form in this deck. I'd love to be able to play any of those right now. Lick 'em. Some invulnerability myself as well. So if I manipulate time, I can't Donu's Power, and Donu's Power seems pretty useful here as well. It's Donu's Power. Yeah. Might Sting then upgrades a bunch of off-class cards in hands. That would have just become 0 cost before then. Let's add an off-class to hand and then gain... Gain extra. Charge up into Ragnarok. I mean, Ragnarok is obviously going to be a huge damage here, right? So it's Halt, Empty Body, Charge Up, Jax. Sure, we'll get a Swift Strike out there as well. Maybe even a Sucker Punch or two. Enemy's intangible this turn, so it really should have just been Dark Void. Whoops. I'm gonna try and still do some damage and get through as much of this deck as possible. Never mind, we can't do any damage because they have the Tungsten Rod and are intangible. Wow. Well done on their part. Prevent the next 4 times you would lose HP, and during your next 2 turns you cannot play attacks. I would love to play that, but that would be only if we still had Panacea left, I think. A good option. I'm gonna go all the way. Yep. I'm starting to go for it because I'm pretty sure I don't have many more turns to live if I didn't just specifically start trying to force the end of this fight. Yeah. Dark Void, Swift Strike, and then a Fire Potion because we've been keeping them around for so long. Hey, it's amazing this run got as far as it did. Yes, it doesn't go to now, but it proves that that 1 hit point is the only one that matters, and also that I may be a little too greedy for my own good. For the moment, though, my name's Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Downfall, specifically Slay the Spire Downfall. There's all the links you need in order to play it yourself in the description down below. And we'll hope to see you next time.